I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm white.
I'm white. You know this video, the way it starts is really weird, because if you didn't know what this was about.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm white.
And I love black men.
I'm white. And then y'all have all the black men in the back.
Fitzy.
Yeah, sometimes they do fitzy. Sometimes they be doing fitzy.
I think my strategy was to kind of just be black.
I'm not gonna lie, when you said fits, I thought it was because you had tough fits on, you know what I mean?
That wasn't even funny.
Can we all?
This guy's idea of trying to blend in as a black dude is being a hater. And I think it's gonna work.
Call and response. Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Who said that?
Brevin.
Jay.
I'm suspicious of everybody else over here.
Now, all black people don't go to church now.
But they know this.
This is true. What flavor of Kool-Aid was y'all favorite growing up?
Red.
Red.
I like gray.
That's the only flavor there was. There was red and purple. It's like, come on now, B. There was no yellow. It was red. The Kool-Aid man, red. It's like.
I like grape.
You mean purple?
Purple. Purple was not grape. It was purple.
He said grape, you mean purple? We got some grape drink. No, I want some of that grape juice. Nah, we got that purple stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of suspicious.
That's low sus right there. You said grape.
Because where I'm from, we go by colors. We don't go by that. What you just said.
Wait, hold up. Why is that crazy? Because grape and purple are exactly the same.
You don't even know why that crazy? And the white boy is shutting the fuck up right now. He's doing the smart stuff.
No, he's about to bury him. He said,
Did he?
I smell blood in the water. You a little too white, my half-white brother.
I mean, we used to call Welch's grape soda.
I don't know. It's just where I'm from, we go by colors.
Speaking of Welch's, you remember that commercial? The one with this kid. Pull that shit up.
Some juice drinks only have a little bit of juice in them, a lot of other stuff, but not Welch's. Welch's grape juice is 100% juice from real Concord grapes. They don't have to add a lot of other stuff. Welch's Concord grapes give a taste you can feel in your cheeks. Welch's grape juice.
This kid was great. That's an ad read. You know what I mean? I do ad reads, but this kid, shit.
Everyone from hey, if you were born in the 90s, you remember that kid. But anyways, let's go.
When it comes to black women from the 90s, who do you think of off of it?
Nia Long.
Yeah! I was about to say that one, because Princess of Bel-Air was the shit. And yo, she looked good in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh my God, this is the girl right there. And this motherfucker still look good. I gotta agree, yo. Nia Long can get it.
For me, it was always Toni Braxton.
Yes.
Everyone got their thing.
She kind of came after, though. She came after
I think
Nia
her,
Long.
no, it did, yes, after Nia Long, yeah.
Nia Long.
But she was...
The first one was this one. But yeah, Toni Braxton was, yeah, absolutely.
Unbreak my...
And even, you know what? Anyways,
He wasn't man
The
enough
first
for
one
me.
that wall before Rihanna could run was Tyra Banks with the big ass forehead.
Growing up watching my sisters, Raven Simone, Tyra Banks from.
Is that?
Raven. Nah, nobody was on Raven.
That's so Raven.
Appreciate y'all.
What was one of y'all favorite movies growing up? You feel me? Like Loving Basketball, Don't Be a Menace. I mean, what did y'all watch?
I like New Jack City. Like,
That was all right. You from New York,
yeah,
bro.
LD. So you already know. Like, I am my brother's keeper, and that's some real shit, so.
I'll tell you what, man. I watched the first Power Rangers movie like twice a day for like the first 4 years after it came out, man.
Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Power Rangers. What season?
Oh,
Yo, he's good.
He's good. He went,
It's just Power Rangers?
Yeah, that did sound kind of sus. This guy's keying in. He says, this guy gets it.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin, dog.
Mighty Morphin, facts.
Hard is hard. It is.
Y'all know about that Static Shock, though. Come on.
I was literally just about to say.
Nah, I'm saying superhero,
Static Shock.
I'm not gonna lie, Static Shock was a big deal for me too growing up. I'm not gonna lie. That was nostalgic as fuck for me. Yeah, because it was the first time I seen some black superheroes on the screen. Static Shock was just jumping on fucking trash can bins, running around catching people, and he was cool too. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show.
Okay, so in regard to dating and whatnot, my first girlfriend, she ended up being a Russian girl. Did your parents or, you know, family members like say, hey, like,
I mean, my mother was from Shreveport, so, you know, she used to be on that. And she was older when she had me. She was already, like, in her late 50s, so
okay,
she wasn't playing with none of that, really.
I don't think my parents ever they just want me to love who I love, but at the same time, I think there's always that underlying, like, you know, we would love for it to be a black woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This dude is playing like he's smooth. He's throwing ins, but he's not doing
anything that's gonna self-report. Yeah. Honestly, if I was on this panel, I would probably fail. He's doing really good.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with y'all, I don't think I'd be able to suss him up.
We have a tie between Rob and Brevin.
Y'all hit that sigh of relief.
Okay, I'm Brevin. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, like I said. I didn't have a traditional like upbringing as far as like dating a lot of different people because I am a queer black man, but it took me a long time to get there. But as far as home life, I had 2 parents, 2 older brothers, a little sister, super close. Yeah, this is hard, I don't know. I'm black, y'all, I'm black.
My name Robert, I go by Rob. I'm from South Central LA. We bounced all around. It was just me and my mother, 3 sisters and 2 brothers. I've been in and out the streets, not too much school, and that's pretty much it.
When it came to Brevin, it seemed like he was privileged, and I relate more to struggle. Hearing some of the things he was saying, it kind of like made me think and like second guess.
In my brain, I was like, this is probably just like one of those cases where he could be white and he's just a product of his environment.
Brevin, you can't vote.
He voted for the other dude. You can't.
I'm mad at it. He said, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the try, bro.
It looks like we are tied again.
Wow, what?
I voted for Rob just because I think I heard everyone else speak a little bit more.
I also voted Rob. First of all, you know, I'm just gonna say that like the environment he grew up in, you know what I'm saying? I think that like, you know, that's just a case where he could like relate to a lot of like black people's struggles, you feel me? But he might not be like black in and of himself.
I voted for Brevin to get out. Not because Brevin necessarily said anything bad, but it was more so because of when Rob was talking, I felt like I was listening to one of my cousins talk. And he definitely sounds like he's from South Central for sure.
That don't mean it's a small percentage that he's white.
Yeah.
And that don't even mean that he's from there.
Yeah.
So maybe he lying. So we don't know. We'll see.
So I'm gonna say he stays.
Rob Black, that's it.
Yeah.
No, that's a fact, Rob Black.
That's my favorite. Yo, give me Rob Black and that's it. Now we not having no conversation, nigga. That's a nigga. He black.
And he ain't.
And we done with this conversation.
And he ain't.
Nah, there's no conversation. If he leave, I'm shooting this whole motherfucker.
No, that's a fact, Rob Black. He sound like people from around my way. So no offense to you, Brendan, but you gotta kick rocks.
But you gotta kick rocks? Is that what he said? He sound like one of my radio.
Killing me.
But you gotta kick rocks.
I hear it in Brevin's voice too, though. Like, that's the thing.
I heard him both.
I hear
it,
for sure.
But Rob, like, I feel like I could say certain things to Rob and he
Yeah.
pick up on it quick. If I say certain things to the other, it's like,
I want you to know, and I actually think this might be the most important flashpoint in this whole fucking video.
Yeah.
This shows you.
Yeah.
If you took away motherfuckers' eyes, what you realize is they don't relate to each other on a skin basis.
No.
They actually relate each other on a socioeconomic basis.
Yep.
The reason why he feels understood is like he grew up in the same environment as me.
Yep.
He grew up in the same kind of poor, kind of fucked up area. And so that's why we get an understanding.
And
that's why I told people this before. It's like interesting that we all identify each other as race a lot of the times. But if you pay attention, people actually just identify with what's around them more than anything else. That's why a black dude living in the suburbs is gonna have way less in common with this guy right, than a white dude who lives in his neighborhood. The reason being is just because of environment. And that's how a lot of us are shaped. We might all be black, but like if you're Nigerian African, it's different. If you're a black dude from the South versus a black dude from the North versus a black dude from Florida, like listen, Florida niggas got their own haircuts. And let me tell you, niggas everywhere else are like, what the fuck is that? Right? It's a different thing.
You talk about wigs, my nigga? You don't like wigs?
Bro, that shit look like a prison sentence for hair. That shit look like an Akon locked up because I don't know what the fuck is what.
It's hair.
It's
don't be
hair.
Talking about my brother's hair like that. Don't be talking about my Zoes. Don't be talking about my Zoes like that.
No, I don't care your Zoes. I don't care who they are. That hair looks stupid. My opinion, it does. When I see like a hole, and then a here, and then a here, and that shit nappy as fuck and looks silly, I think that looks stupid. That's me personally. Again, black people won't disagree. What? You don't think that clown hair look crazy?
You with the sideshow bob hair?
Hey,
you gonna talk about other people got?
Yeah, I will. Hold up. No,
you got the hair of a natural clown, and then you're gonna be That's why, my dude.
That's not even wild. That's not even wild.
my
That's not
dude.
even wild. Listen, I'll put up the pictures of the dudes from Florida with their crazy hair. Y'all let me know.
It's not crazy.
I think Preach doing a little bit of brown nosing because he knows
brown.
something. Yeah, a little bit because that is clown hair.
I don't know nobody that has hair like that.
That is clown hair.
But
The one fuck.
You had sideshow bob hair,
So
literally.
It's an afro. It's fine.
That's not an afro.
There's levels. There's levels. I will never accept that my hair look anything as crazy as them niggas. Because guess what? I used to walk around and nobody really said much. Them niggas, they walk anywhere here.
Nobody want to say much.
Damn right. Nah, bro. But anyways, all this to say, I think that's what's most interesting about this, and it's maybe the most revealing part.
And that's the reason why. That's the reason why people, when I was in school, thought I was too white.
Yeah.
Because when I changed from, I was too black for private school, but too white for public school.
Yeah.
When I went to public school, I was probably one of the only kids that, I was one of the only black kids that lived in a house.
Yeah.
One of them. Not all of them. A lot of them like lived in a house, but whatever, 2-parent households and stuff like that, and it showed. You know what I mean? So. And there's a propension of people that had a little bit more money and stuff like that. I remember that they, when they were Haitian, the parents would tell the kids they were not able to speak Creole just to have a better level of French.
Sure.
So I used to hang out with my sister. My sister always putting out big words and shit like that. So I take it out from her, but then I pop that shit out high school.
Yeah.
And it sound like people are like, you're corny.
Yeah. So it goes even a step further, because think about it, right? People overlap all this language and culture with race, not realizing at its inception, the reason why it was racially charged was because a lot of black people just lived around each other.
Yeah.
As these neighborhoods involved more people from different communities, you recognize that everyone adopted the same vernacular, irrespective of what they look like a lot of the times. So what this means is, now people are being denied their blackness because they grew up in the suburbs or because they grew up in a good area, and that's why you got what's that? Carly LaRae trying to sound like she's shooting up spot when she lived in Corey, whatever. So she sounded like she's shooting up spot when she lived behind a keypad in a gated community, right? Because in order for her to feel black and to rap, she feels like she got to be street, right? Because we've gatekeep blackness to that. If you don't have the vernacular, if you don't talk about the same shit, you corny. You're not even black, right? And that's why you got niggas in the hood who maybe have grown up in bad circumstances, but maybe they choose a different way of speaking, or maybe they're highly educated because they've got good scholarships, and they're being called not black because they've not adopted that stereotype. Even in this moment, they're saying the white dude is black because he talks a specific way, and the black dude isn't black because he's rich or he comes from a good family.
You don't have to
it's a fascinating
that's the thing. You don't have to be rich. It's not even a question of rich. My parents were not rich.
Yeah.
We were just better off than other people. And it was not even rich. They built something, but when I was in high school, they were not rich. They didn't have what they have now. They were definitely in a better position than some other parents, not being in a single household and stuff like that. So no, it was not richness. I've seen some people that were rich.
Rich is relative. So rich in relativity to most other immigrant Haitians or black families, probably.
Yeah, but it was not me that was rich. It was them that was poor.
Yes, but rich is relative. So when black people are comparing you, they're not comparing you to white folks. They're comparing you to other black people.
Yeah,
Your
absolutely.
family was rich in comparison to other black families.
True.
So that's what it really comes down to. They're not comparing you to Asians. They're not comparing you to other groups.
They're not.
So were you rich? Technically, yes, by that standard. But anyways,
But I wasn't, by the standard of the bills that we had to pay and stuff like that. So also, we were also considered bougie for the things that my parents were doing because they were really, they were taking trips. They wanted us to they would sacrifice a whole lot of their money to be like, you know what? We need to educate you on the world and stuff like that. So we need you to. Oh, we're gonna go to. I used to go on field trips with my dad in the summer. So we used to go to museums. We used to go to the Ottawa Museum when we were a kid. Whenever I went to these museums with my class, I'd already went.
Hey, let me just say this, bro. That's funny to me because we had the opposite experience.
Yeah,
Every
definitely.
time field trips would come around, there was the people that could go and the people who couldn't go. And the only difference was whose parents were gonna pay so you can get lunches and everything else paid for on the trip, and so you have to give them money.
Yeah.
Every time the trip would go, it would be all the white kids leaving and all the niggas staying behind. Every single time. And I'll never forget this. One time, one of the black kids, his name was Hussein. He said, I want to go skiing too. We said, bro, don't do it. He said, my mom paid. We going skiing. We said, cool. Nigga came back in a wheelchair. Nigga came back in a wheelchair. We said, how was that skiing? Did you leave your knee behind? Hey, let me tell you, bro. He paid to go take an injury. Yeah, that's a crazy L. And best believe.
If your mama pays, if you're an immigrant, your mama pays, and you go out there, and she comes back with a hospital bill, your knees are fucked up, but you're getting fucked up too. Or you getting that whooping. I'm not going to no emergency and you gonna call me when I'm at work. I gotta go get your ass. Hey, never. That was the last time you were going. Next time you stay in your style, you're leaving your ass and your wheels at home.
He was the eldest of 7. Best believe none of his younger siblings
It was
ever
a whole
went
rap.
anywhere.
He fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah,
He fucked it up for
anytime his younger siblings wanted to go anywhere, she pointed at the other kid's knees like, who, stupid? But it was...
Yeah, take them crutches with you.
Take me away.
Yeah, Rob sound like he know good catfish.
I'm not sure why I got voted out. I feel that a lot of times I've felt that I'm too white for the black people and too black for the white people, but it's okay, it's all.
What did we just tell ya?
I think the mole is still in the box and you want to continue playing the game. Raise your hand.
No, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I knew I wasn't gonna get eliminated.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just came in like I was gonna win. Really, already said I was gonna win. So
What do you do?
Yeah, he said, I could have got away with a robbery, but let me go for a second bank. We go get this money.
Let's make things a little bit spicy, you feel me? What's like one critique and or what's one thing that you think like black people could be like doing better in? Or like a hot take about like black people and, you know, our...
the game banging.
Yeah.
That gotta stop.
Elaborate on that.
Well, it's no point in game banging no more. I mean, if you think about it, you game banging, and then it got so bad where you know everybody that run black in prison is together, even if you from the enemy side, the op side, or anything. So if you go to prison, so if I supposed to gang bang, shoot somebody, and if I get caught and I gotta go to prison and get along with the people who I just slid on, it don't make no sense, and there's no money involved.
I feel that.
Don't be so quick to buy.
Them niggas is like, yo, I think he too street for me. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He's like, yeah, you good. All right, so who's the moment? Who's the moment between y'all?
I think he just said shit so crazy like, I don't want this nigga to shoot me after this shit.
Yeah, okay, like,
Yeah!
Is you gangbanging?
Yeah, hey. Hey, listen, Jay about to get eliminated.
I want to see black people doing goofy stuff on screen, not just being slaves, you know?
Right. Come on now, talk about it.
Or criminals, or they're gangsters.
Or don't forget about the gangsters. Don't forget about the gangsters, my nigga.
Sorry, Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Come on, over here. If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue the game, raise your hand. 3, 2, 1. It is red. That means the mole is still here.
Nigga, I knew it! Yeah. Nigga, I knew it.
I didn't smell no cocoa
I
butter.
was about to vote you next.
I hate gangbangers too. Hey, the gay nigga went,
Bitch.
What? This is, hold on. Wait.
Rob.
That's Rob. That's Rob.
I'm Brevin.
Brevin?
Yeah, I'm Brevin.
that's what I feel like Rob really gangbang, and some part of him was finishing this video be like, man, robbing from niggas is so easy.
Yo, what's up, Brevin? What's up, y'all?
Big ups to you, yo. Big ups to you. Hey, yo.
Of course, there's been like a couple white boys who cool, but like not like Rob. Like that was different.
My name is Robert, but they call me Milk. I'm from South Central. I got adopted at 7 days old as a baby, like out the hospital to a black mother. So I was raised with her ever since 7 days old.
That's crazy.
My whole family was black. I didn't even know I never met the other people until I was like
That's dope.
grown.
That's real.
My upbringing was a little strange. I was the only white kid at every party, every birthday. But that never really like bothered me, I guess.
Is it hard for you to fit in with white people?
Oh, it was. It's getting a little better.
What about for black people then? Is it easier or was it more difficult to get along with black people?
Nah. I mean, that's all I was around my whole life. Jail, county jail, juvenile hall, every party, everything.
And your whole family, like, they just all accept you. Because I got sides of my white family that, like, they wouldn't even hold me as a baby because I had a black dad.
Hell nah. I had a good family.
Since my mom married a black man, they sat shivets for her, which basically in the Jewish community means that you're dead to me. And it's almost lone feeling that you get sometimes when you feel like you can't relate to anybody.
And to reward your mom, you tattooed your neck. Just kidding.
Hey, my nigga, you got eliminated the first round. Nobody trying to see you cry. Imagine being on X Factor, getting eliminated during audition, and you crying. No, keep them tears for you. It's a sad story, but you didn't earn it. You gotta at least make it to round 3. I mean, hey, fuck that. I got eliminated the first 5 minutes of a 30-minute video.
That's crazy.
And I'm crying?
Yeah.
Could be me.
But she's not crying.
But sorry for what happened to your mom. Anyways, I thought this was a good video. I really enjoyed it. But maybe y'all felt differently. Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear from you.